Holy shit. Hey, what's going on, everybody? MattRam here. So, tonight's going to be a short thing. I know it's super late. Can't sleep. And, the spouse is out doing with his friends and whatnot, and I can't sleep. So, tonight we're doing something a little different. This one here, as you can see clearly, we're playing some Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, I've seen some video on this. I've seen, like, a lot of talk on this, that this is a disturbing thing, and just right from the get-go, the title alone, like, I thought nothing of it. So I'm decided, I'm gonna give it a shot, see what happens of it, and we're gonna go on an adventure. So screw it. All right, so if y'all new to my Twitch channel, be sure to hit that follow button. Be greatly appreciated. I do appreciate everybody who has followed so far, and we're gonna get this going. This is my first run, never played. So we're going to have fun with this. If you guys missed this, I will be putting it in my YouTube channel. As you can see, it'll be, YouTube channel links right there. Follow me at Kima. So let's get going on this thing. It's going to be interesting. All right. Individuals suffering anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit. Yeah, see, that's always off to a bad start. So we're going to get this rolling that way, and we're going to have fun with it. Hold on, sorry, I got a little bit of a message going on here. All right, so let's get going. Playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age and consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. Holy shit. Oh, there's sound. I agree. Teen Salvato. This game's not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Okay, well, a little disturbed, but at the same time not disturbed. I mean, this looks like innocent enough. I know it's not, and I'm really scared, but we're gonna roll on through and hope for the best. Please enter your name. That'll do it. That is my name. I am MattRam. Hi. Hey. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might be drawing to herself. This girl's Sayori, my neighborhood and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other out there for so long. Ugh. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she were going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Damn, that's kind of messed up. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Oh, look at you, Sayori. I overslept again. Like Steve, right, bro? What's going on, man? You know what? No, Steve. We're not having this. There's no Steve in this, ever. Let's see here. But I caught you in time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. Well, kind of. You're always late and shit, so yeah. That's mean. Yeah. Okay, Sonic, let me give you some preference to this. Doki Doki Literature Club is one of those kind of like dating sims, but I've seen plenty of like disturbing things. It's just straight from the get-go. This game already gave me that warning: do not play it if you're sensitive to disturbing and graphic imagery. So I'm like, okay, we're gonna give it a shot because there's a lot of oddity to this game. Okay. I don't know what honey pop is, but if it's like those type of like games where it's like mainly visual reading and making choices, yes. So I'm gonna continue with my narrative. So let's see here. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. And then the anime laugh. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become more increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, MattRam, have you decided on a club to join yet? I'll take your word for it. I'll look into it later as far as Honey Pop is concerned. This is my first ever playing a game like this, period. So this is I'm excited and scared at the same time. A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I now? I wouldn't have said that, no. I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of my many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Well, okay, fair point. That's what I'd probably be doing. It's what I do currently. I was talking about how I'm worried about that you don't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Fuck you. I do what I want, woman. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look in at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise you'll try a little? No. I mean, I'm gonna say yes because I'm not an asshole, but... yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Oh dang, the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you were just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, I don't know. You're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure that she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Give her a wine cooler. We're in high school. I don't even think I can... Where am I going to get wine coolers? Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. And Natsuki made me cupcakes and everything. Made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep, dumbass. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she is so cunning as to have planned all this out. I'm not about to get high schoolers drunk. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. Thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Oh, goddamn. If I had a nickel for every time I did that. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Fuck you. Ah, MattRam, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the Literature Club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? Ugh, never mind, bye. If you want to say something, say it. Ooh, this one's got some sass. Sorry. Natsuki. Ah, so you Natsuki. Got it. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Clam Peiko. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Or 10, whatever, you know, you can't tell. She is the only one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, MattRam. Monica smiles sweetly. You know each other. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Ah, got it. Monica is probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. Well, I don't think too highly of myself now, do I? So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come, sit down, MattRam. We made a room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened, so there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monika, I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? You know what? I try. I can't do a high-pitched gorilla voice because then I sound stupid. But I'll try to differentiate as best as I could. Don't you judge me right now. Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for, you know, you dummy. Well. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Little smile. Monika raises her eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? Oh, how come you decided to start your own club? What is he? I will show you the way. I'll show you the way. You could probably be a board member for any other of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget, publicity, and how to prepare for events. I'd rather much take something I personally enjoy and make something special of it. And if it encouraged others to get into literature, then I am fulfilling that dream. Monika really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you are both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festivals that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, MattRam, what kinds of things do you like to read? It's form fitting, you know. They get that tailored. So, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read in these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I muttered quietly to myself, half jokingly. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Want to talk some shit? Is that what's happening? Come at me, girl. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Look at that sad smile. I'm just saying that in anime terms, everything is form-fitting, regardless of how, whatever it is. I think it's very rare you see an anime series that has the ladies that don't have form-fitting clothing, whether it's a suit or, you know, whatever. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim for a teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build up deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Go on. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. What? You went from yeah, okay, alright. Ah, I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to and at the minimal level. Realize I'm a terrible person. You're not a terrible person, you're just making observations of what we're looking at. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Yeah, I'd like to have a conversation with the rock too. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone so as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But the story makes me think or takes me to another world that I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh? Why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Did they? I wasn't looking. Oh, they did. Holy crap. You see, it's like she looked at me. Never mind. That's right. Usually you like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sorry, idles up, Sidles? Siddles. We'll say Sidles. Sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute, says the person making the cute anime face. Natsuki, you write your own poems? I don't know. I don't know how this has worked. So far, they haven't given me any choices yet. I think it's more of introductions. But I have to gauge more on each of them. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. you wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Uh-oh, the fret face. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. So they don't get complex. No, I can't. I don't think it's gonna give me that option to just start just saying all of you come to me. I think it's gonna have to make me choose a side. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea for everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. God damn it, Steve. We're not. Why is Steve even a factor in this conversation? Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, MattRam? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Ah, crap. Look at, just like dead stare at me. Hold on, there's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. Oh shit! Look at. Sad face, confused face, sad face, the fuck face. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. Yeah, me. You all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Oh god, my character is a player. He's trying to get it in all these girls' pants or skirts, whatever. Use what? It says use this console command, userland.ladies, all true crazy. What? I don't even know what you're talking about. And no one's listening to Steve. One by one, the girls light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sarah wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came up for cupcakes, I would have been super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. And remember tonight's assignment? Write a poem to bring into the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. MattRam, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? The last part is one crazy week, all one word. I already feel the anxieties welling up inside me. Yeah, I can feel some welling up too. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey MattRam, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Okay, so the last part, okay, so it's an actual command line. Why would I want, if it's gonna alter the way the game does stuff, I want to run through it first in a normal fashion before I start playing around with stuff like that. But I'll keep that in mind. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls: Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Oh, god damn it! You were so convincing. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. I can see that, and you keeping me entertained as well with the conversation. Okay, alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh, hello there. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member would like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Interesting. Okay, flying, vitality, heaven sent, pout, flower, vivid. Okay, so I guess I gotta pick words now. Like how many? Like 20? Let me see here. Pleasure. Anal's not a word. Extraordinary. Vacation. The hell's infallible? Unending. Ooh, I don't like that. Dazzle. Let's see here. Sunny, nature, pure, tone. A tone? Why is that an option? Sing. Landscape, holiday. Why is depression here? I'll go with horror because I like horror. Why is suicide here? What the hell is this? Games, party, giggle, question, inferno, entropy. Peaceful, headphones, strawberry. Headphones. Vertigo. What the fuck? Massacre. What is this? What kind of poof? Dance. Amazing. Portrait, bed, feather. Right? Like what? Disoriented. Prayer. Jumpy, awesome. Destiny. Ooh. Bed. Okay. Extreme, fester, dream, secretive, uncontrollable, uncanny, kitty, together, philosophy, and email. Kitty. Daydream, marriage, peace, rap, whoa. Breathe, lucky, melody, music, sugar, and happiness. Wrath. Why did you jump for wrath? Doki Doki. I agree. If it gets boop. Let's see. Frightening, fickle, imagine, judgment, memories, marshmallow, disown, melancholy, pain, fantasy, bliss, existence. What the shit? Marshmallow. Oh my gosh. You know what? I think this is the fear part of the whole fear. This is the scary part. Because now I feel like this is like me picking a side. And then the others are gonna like, you know, despise. Look at despise. What is this? Fear. Despise. I missed the nightgown. Wonderful, raindrops, play, rain cloud, infinite, smile, anxiety. What? Special, joy, hair. Why is hair? Why? Okay. Quick, give me a word. Pick a word. Because I mean, like, this is like the trippiest thing. I don't understand. Is this like dictating how the game's gonna play out? I mean, obviously it said I gotta pick words and make a poem out of it, and then the girl who likes it the most I'll be talking to the most. But I mean, like, I feel like this is kind of like also like dictating how the game's gonna run. Smile. Grief? Disaster? Tenacious? Ooh, fluffy. Well, so do I. Well, kind of. But I mean, like, having a nice smile is always great. Misfortune? Unrestrained. Unrestrained rage. To do misfortunate murder. Unrestrained. Why do you keep jumping with those words? Blanket. Incapable. Parfait. Cheeks. Bubbles. Ooh, puppy. Sensation. Anime. Loud. Journey. Intellectual. Papa. Hopeless. Twirl. Clouds and promise. Anime. Okay. Everyone has issues. Hi again, MattRam. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Nah, don't worry about it. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, MattRam. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join this club this year, or any clubs. And last year too. Don't know if you plan just to come here and hang out or what. Sorry, yeah, a little bit of delay I have on my thing here. Let's see here. We'll see, because if they make that a thing, we'll do it again. I was like, I don't know if you plan just to come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. This is true. It is literature. I don't care what anyone says. It's literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. MattRam always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two really are good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Go on. How come? You and MattRam can become good friends too. Oblivious as all hell right here. That's not what she was talking about, girl. That's not what she was talking about. Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, your even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori, look at that nervous face. Look at that nervous face. Even the nervous sweat. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. I'm not sure how I should take that one, man. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so should keep your attention. So it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'd like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect mine to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book, and I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. She's grooming me. She's not grooming me to anything. Maybe she was just being nice and just thought I would want to read a book. The fact that she gave me a short book implies to me that she thinks I'm stupid and can't handle large, forms of literature. So that's sexist. It looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down on the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening to Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. Well, we can't give up. The festivals are a chance to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, peer pressure can be a bitch. The problem is that the idea of literature clubs sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem though. What do you mean? Well, if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Well, that's a good point. In that case, do you think the food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we need to still work out the details in the event itself. She kind of reminds me of me a little bit there, where I can just have a great idea and quickly sidetrack to food. I find myself smiling. Exactly. Nice little bento box. Anyway, I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has the trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them all come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. I open my eyes to find Sayori face failing my vision. Yeah, no, don't do that. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like this. This isn't the napping club. Does a school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in the club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. There'll never be enough time for anime. Don't you dare take that away from me. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true though. Yeah. Sure, it's a piece of hot dog that looks like a squid. Bitches love squid hot dogs. Oh man. Alright, let's see. Oh. Omni Llama is now playing Rocket League. Anyway, you're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glanced around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around. Ah! I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Ooh, physical contact. Ooh. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't even straight either. And then there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I tried to wipe the stain with my finger. But nobody would notice that. I must be in hell. Being in hell is having a hard time deciding on which anime girl to make my waifu. Yeah, it is a bit of a pickle. I wouldn't call it hell though. Maybe purgatory. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie! And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I started to button her blazer from the bottom. Started from the bottom, now we here. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Oh! Wow, okay, so I guess we're doing this now. Let's see here, we got blue eyes, big bow, kind of a pinkish brown hair going on here. Yeah, okay, cute. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggled to fully close the button near her chest. I don't know either. I don't know what's going on. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my booms got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer button up like that? I figured that you wouldn't leave for that reason. So I appreciate you hanging out. But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else could anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so. So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. Be comfortable, baby girl. You're doing it again, Sayori. Aw, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share our poems we wrote now? But, okay. Yay! MattRam, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't we find someone to share with? You know what? It probably is gonna be a goddamn train wreck. I don't know. I picked some random ass words, and I'm still a little disturbed by the word choices. So this is gonna be weird. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers on a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Fix that. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Alright, here you go. Who should I show my poem to first? Here it is. This is where the choices start being made. This is where we gotta figure out who's gonna be the one to read our stuff first. Now, the one who's gonna really like the poem is the one that we chose the words for. Okay, so we did have a lot of Sayori jumping when I was picking the words in the first one, but they're also tied with Natsuki and all the little cutesy words. Monica first? Okay. You know what? Yeah, because she wasn't on the list. She wasn't on the little picture thing. Yeah, we'll start with Monica first. Yeah. I should start with Monica. Yesterday, she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know what I'm putting in effort. Oh, that I am putting in effort. Hi, MattRam. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Come to butthead. Don't worry, MattRam. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there's also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you showed it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotion like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could be a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. So, say I love you. Oh, get out. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel the way that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Okay, let's see. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I'm real blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sir, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. That's okay. I think that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That wasn't my poem, that was hers. She read mine from the words that I picked, and she was basically stating that, you know, this would have been good if Sayori read it because our styles are similar. She then gave me hers, which is what I just read.
I'll start the carnage with you.
Chair Monica, thank you for following. You're awesome. Welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. First run. Still don't know what to expect, but we're getting there. That's the kind of style I've gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Okay, who should I show my poem to? Okay, so Monica said that this fits Sayori, her style, so we're gonna have Sayori read it next. Fred. Oh my goodness. This is so good, MattRam. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori. She must be seriously overreacting. She should switch to a pick. It's not. It's the point is stating that if you don't move, your ideas aren't gonna go anywhere. I know you. I know you. I know you're playing with me right now. Check files. What files? You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why, because I have no idea what I like either. Ah, jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki. Are you sure you don't like it because are you sure you just don't like it just because I wrote it? Oh, of the game itself? Like the literal Steam file? Oh, okay. I'm not sure. Again, I'm going blind into this, kind of, so I have no idea what to expect, but I'll keep that in mind. Alright, let's see here. Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a MattRam poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Saria hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. Maybe at one point you get an in-game option? I mean, well, there's settings here, but I think CHR Monica is talking about the actual files on my computer for where this hit my mic, where the game was installed, right? I mean, I don't see anything else that I can think of that would actually let me see files like that. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course, I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, MattRam. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only real good people do. Thank you, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Yeah, it is kind of interesting. If the game alters itself, it's very meta. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Alright. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel... Let me see here. Sorry, you guys, I got a little message here. Okay. The way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Make me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. What? Okay, so like, okay, Get that file opened up. That's a trip. What? Yeah, that's a hella trip. Alright, let me see here. Hopefully, well, you won't be able to see the actual file, the folder open up on my side here. Because I don't have that like that, it's just mainly focusing on the game screen. Let me see here. Windows programming 5. Where is it at? Friends? No, not that. Sorry, I'm looking at my Steam files here. Let's see. Games. This is the Doki Doki launch thing. Under cache? No. Say, Monica, you got to let me know where to look, because I'm not sure. I found my Steam files, and I found the folder that holds all the games in it, but I didn't see anything out of the ordinary. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Okay. I'll leave it open. Not sure what I'm looking for though, because I'm in my folder that has like the. Well, that's just the icon. Let's see here. Maybe I'm in the wrong folder. I don't know. All right, let's see here. Alright, so we'll keep playing. Anyway, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. Let me see here. I still tried my best. Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say that was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially the last line. I made eggs and toast. I don't doubt that for a second. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Look at that cute little face, that cranky pouty face. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Oh, sorry. This is so much fun. Monica's the best. Ah, yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Okay, so I got next to is Yuri and Natsuki. I got Natsuki to jump a lot too when I was picking words out, so we'll go with Natsuki next. Fret? Question mark? Well, it's about what I expected for someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It's just it didn't invoke my emotion, or it didn't invoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it. Shun the haters? No, we have to show them the way. That's the goal here. We gotta show them the way. What? This is probably the most laziest goddamn poem compared to the other two. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But it isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. If they showing me the way, that makes them the false queen, and I spit on them. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then I made it all flat and on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. Spit on Den Natsuki. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya? Yeah, I guess not. I spit on you. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Ah, Yuri's next. Fret. Fret again. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading it. Oh. Sorry. Look at that nervous face. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Yeah, it is my first time writing it. And yeah, Uganda Knuckles. Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry. Yuri bears her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What are you saying? Right. It's just that there's some specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. Well, so does Monica. In other words, they tend to pick writing styles separate from the topic matter and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the styles and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. It's not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. She is the taller one though. Yeah, she is the taller one. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased how? I swear to God, if this is where this is leading when it comes to Yuri, that there's a dude in that, I'm gonna flip. I don't mean that in a bad way or anything, but I mean like it'd be one of those like what a twist moments. Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. You know what? It is true. She kind of just like threw some shade at Natsuki. That was weird. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thoughts process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Alright. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber flow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Oh, that's nice. I like that one. Well, we can't see her tuck game just because most of it's blurred out by the text box, and she wears a skirt, so it's kind of not that hard. Not saying I know personally how to, tuck game into a skirt. I'm just saying it's very frilly. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting's pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? Yeah, too short. I used to write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. So she's basically calling me stupid. But I'll take it. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Wait. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experience in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject in the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remembering that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Oh, jeez, man. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me before the mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monika are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper showing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Fang Warlock. I don't even know what that means. I don't want to know what that means. We're gonna leave it right there. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? You say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. Guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? Natsuki has, yeah, she's got this thing here with this here, and then you got little thingies here and here. The shit's all over the place. It's clearly about the feelings of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Like the back was added on, like it didn't exist, like this didn't. Like this wasn't supposed to be like this. I think you do. Just get into it in your head until it hurts less. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked somebody who actually liked it. Ooh, fuck. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and MattRam did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And MattRam liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly oh, shit. Look at this shit right here. There's so much shade going back and forth here. We need to turn on some lights. Oh. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that MattRam appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. I'm like, oh, fuck, here we go. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as MattRam started showing up. Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing here. So Yuri is the fake queen. Oh, good lord. MattRam? She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, MattRam. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, MattRam? Well, fuck, I don't want to be in the middle of this. Okay. Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh shit. Okay, no, I don't want this. I don't want to deal with this one here because I don't know what's going to be the right choice or not. Or if there even is a right choice. Only queen left is Sayori. Alright, so we'll have Sayori help. Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead, I turn to Yuri. Yuri? Fred. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Eh? Yeah. Everyone's fighting and it's making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? MattRam. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Oh, Lord. I'm just noticing this now. I didn't even pay attention to my chat that much to see that. That's fine. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone is so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, it might come off as a good leader and I can organize things. But I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own way, isn't it? Or isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes the two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good present regardless of what she says. If only I can get the chance to talk to her a little more. Ooh? Okay, everyone. It's just about the time for us to leave. How did y'all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. MattRam, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'd learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. A nod to myself with newfound determination. MattRam, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say that I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Eh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. Yes. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Whew. You know, MattRam, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. But I can't read. Yeah, every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone's nice, but does it really need to stop there? What? Hold on. Whoa. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Poem time. Okay, so I'm gonna save first because I... There we go. Okay, so we learned a lot tonight. Sayori. Sayori's not even... Sayori. Choose queen. Okay, so we're gonna do this here. We're gonna look at let's see, happiness. Well, so if I'm gonna go with Sayori in this whole thing here, I gotta choose words that are like happy and you know nice and things like that, very emotional. So words like happy, horror, despise, insight, unstable. What in the hell? Play, sunset. No. But Sayori is the only true queen. Well, let's see. It's the opposite. So I gotta choose the opposite of stuff. Okay. So, wait a minute. You mean like? Okay, let me see. So I guess if it's opposite Sayori likes the happy stuff. If we go with the sadder things, that's what we're going for. But if I choose things like, well, you know what? Make full sentences. Okay, let me see here. Go with sunset. I don't think I can make full sentences. Because I mean, like, I just went with sunset, and now I have these words. And none of these can follow up with sunset. Rain cloud. Okay. Excitement, whisper. Entropy, bed. Sing, silly. I've yet to understand what entropy means. Let's see. Rain cloud. Okay, so we just did rain cloud. We did sunset, rain cloud. Sunset, rain cloud. Journey. No. Unrequited. Requited tears. Smile. Clumsy. Together. Embrace. love, unrestrained, destiny. Determination. Determination clouds. That was a bad choice. Damn it. You missed it. Yeah. The chat's on a delay. That's my fault. I'll fix that next time. But let me see here. Like sad things. Okay. Oh. Agonizing. Empty. Atone. Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna go ahead. Yeah. Well, no, there's a way I can fix the delay. I can make it shorter. But for tonight, I think we're gonna go ahead. Well, for me, it's already like 2 in the morning, so I'm gonna go ahead and then I'm gonna make a new save slot. So I'm gonna be right here, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna call it. I learned a lot. I learned that 2 girls fight. Natsuki and Yuri seem to have a beef with each other for some reason. Sayori is aloof to everything. And we got Monica, who's just there. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna stop for the night here. I'll come back I'll try to come back. Hopefully I can do jump back on this tomorrow. The Tuck game, but appreciate all those who are here. You know, character Monica, character Sayori, Donic, you're always there for me. We'll see you guys in the next broadcast here. Be sure, if you like it, if you like the show, if you like what's going on here, you want to see more of it, please hit that follow button, show your love. All this stuff will be uploaded to my YouTube channel, and yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. All right, peace out.